One of Rockford's longest and most successful manufacturers celebrates a milestone achievement, 75 years of business. Saturday, Bergstrom Incorporated hosts a Diamond Anniversary Gala celebration at the BMO Center in Rockford. Organizers say more than 700 employees are expected to attend to celebrate the company's growth and success. Bergstrom Incorporated began back in 1949 and is the leading designer and manufacturer of cooling systems for commercial vehicles.
This is going to be a global celebration of everyone, and we brought in employees from around the world to participate, so we're really excited that we're going to showcase to everyone Bergstrom's family.